Good morning. I'm going to do a quick video. It's about 2 o'clock in the morning, Sunday. I believe it's November 17th. And something that doesn't happen very often here in Michigan. Right in southern Michigan, Indiana, Illinois, we've got a high risk of severe weather today. Again, that doesn't happen very often in Michigan, especially. I don't think it's ever happened in the month of November here. So we've got a pretty big outbreak today that looks like it's going to be happening. Now I'm located a little bit north of the high risk. So we're in this location right above here. So we're in the moderate risk area, but not quite in the high risk. Anyhow, I did a project down here, and this will kind of go hand in hand. I did some things with my batteries, and I built kind of a box here. And that box is going to be a way to control my radios here on the desk, either with this power supply or with batteries coming in over here, battery wires. And so first of all, what I'd like to do is run upstairs and just kind of talk about the batteries that I have outside real quick in the garage. There's going to be 2 separate banks of batteries out here, and so we will talk about those and how they're hooked into my system up there. And I did just go through and try to charge all these up here, just in case we do lose power tonight or tomorrow. These batteries here, these 4, are 4 6-volt batteries. If you've seen any of my other videos, I did have 6 of them. 2 of them were bad, and I got these batteries used, so I knew they weren't going to be top of the line, but I got them for core charge, so I got them for $8 a piece. And when I'm running radios and things with these batteries, I don't really pull a whole lot of amperage out of them, as long as the voltage is pretty solid. The amperage doesn't mean a tremendous amount to myself. If I'm running my radios on low power, they're only pulling about 1 or 2 amps, and so these batteries will do just fine. So this battery bank is one battery bank here. And then I've got 1, 2, 3, and 4 regular 12-volt batteries. And those are just all hooked positive to all the positives and negative to all the negatives. So that's just running 12 volts all the way through the system. These obviously are running positive to negative. So this is 6 volts, this is 6 volts, but hooked in series, it's 12 volts here. And I've done the same thing, our positive to negative, so we've got 12 volts here, and then here obviously we've got them hooked positive to positive. I'm sorry, this would be negative to negative and positive to positive, so I've got 12 volts running through this bank here. And those do, both battery banks run out through the wall here, out along the side and conduit, and then into the basement down there. So we'll run back down there and show you how I've got them set up in that area. So the batteries are pretty much, I guess if you go right through that wall up there, they're right up there in the garage. They run out alongside the house and the conduit come in through the window here. And now these 2 wires are from the the 4 6-volt batteries come in these 2 wires. And then the other 4 12-volt batteries come in this area down here. Now, the 4 12-volt batteries I have coming right down into here, and this is a backup, a UPS, uninterruptible power supply. So this is actually plugged into the wall, and it is putting a small charge into those batteries, 13.8 volts, but just I think 2 amps, so just a really small charge to keep those batteries floated out there. And again, this is hooked up to those 4 12 volt batteries that were on the right hand side of the battery banks there. And in the back of this UPS, I've got my cable modem and my router hooked up to this here. So what that means is if we lose power, my cable modem will still continue to run, and my router up there will still continue to run. So we lose power, automatically switches over, and I'll, as long as the cable's still up and running in the county or in our area, I'll be able to have cable modem and router, so I'll have wireless internet for my laptop and things like that. So that's kind of how that one's hooked up and how that one works. Again, the other 2 wires come into here, and then they come into this box here. And I'll open up this box. Hopefully this will be easy to see here. I have the best of lighting in here. Anyhow, you can see that the power inverter comes in to this side of the box here, and the battery bank comes into this side here. Both positives are hooked to this power block. Lighting's not good, is it? Power block. All the positives for the radios are hooked in along this area here. All the negatives to the radio are hooked along into here. So you can see I've got an area where all the positives and all the negatives are hooked in. Power supply comes in up in this area with the on and off switch. Batteries come in up in this area with the on and off switch. So everything is wired in there, and the way we can make that run then is if I want to run it off commercial power, I just have to turn the switch on here, and I come up to here and turn the power on here, and you can hear all my radios kick on. I think I've got just a couple of them on right now, but so I can run all my radios off my power supply when we have power. Now, if we lose power, what I can do is I'll grab the key up here and put this here, and you can see all my radios now are running off the battery power. So that's a decent way to have everything cooked together. Left hand side comes in from the power supply. If we don't have power, commercial power, I can run off the batteries coming in from this side here. So just was going through the system and kind of double checking things out before tomorrow, or I guess later this afternoon, to see if we were going to lose power or not. So everything seems to be working. The battery's all charged up out there. So and I do have a generator out there which I can run for my other things in the house, but in emergency situations I like to be able to use my radios and have cable and router service here. So hope that answers any questions. Again, high risk. We'll see what happens tomorrow, but if anything does happen, I've got a way to run all my radios and things down here in case we move or lose power. So hey, everybody have a good day, good Sunday, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.